Hello everybody, Nightwing Viper here. Welcome back to Madden 20 online head-to-head. This will be our third team to use in the NFC East. It is the Philadelphia Eagles. And again guys, all the NFC East games were played prior to the update that gave offensive linemen their abilities. So that's why you don't see, I believe Lane Johnson should be on the superstar list. But for right now, we have Fletcher Cox, who is one of, if not the best defensive tackles in the league. There's also Zach Ertz, one of, if not the best tight ends in the league. But there are other great players on the Eagles squad that I'm actually surprised weren't at the very least superstars. They have some pretty good pass rushers in Brandon Graham and Malik Jackson. They also have a very good safety in Malcolm Jenkins. I'm surprised those guys weren't at the very least superstars. And the Eagles also have one of, if not the best offensive lines. You know, Lane Johnson, Jason Peters, and a couple of other great offensive linemen to protect that quarterback. It's no wonder the quarterback gets so much success in Philadelphia these past few years. But we'll see how they do. They are playing against the Seattle Seahawks, and I'm sure you guys have read the title of this vid. I'm sure you know what play will be coming eventually. There was no way I couldn't use that play if I was going to use the Eagles, but the first play is a handoff to Darren Sproles. Sproles is able to get 8 there. Meanwhile, Wentz, great protection on the 4-man pass rush. Told you that offensive line was good as he finds Darren Sproles, who fights his way to down at about the 45. Meanwhile, next play, RPO to Aguilar, who jukes out Shaquille Griffin. Aguilar inside the 10 to about the 5. Great play there. Sets up 1st and goal. Wentz blitz coming, looking for Jeffrey, but Shaquille Griffin breaks that one up. 2nd and goal. Here it comes, the Philly special. Where is Wentz going? As Jordan Howard hands it off to Nelson Aguilar, but he is sacked. So it's 3rd down and a long 14. Wentz, high pass, Zach Ertz, his first catch, his first touchdown, and Zach Ertz has struck. So Zach Ertz doing his part gives the Eagles a 7-0 lead. But it's now the Hawks' turn. They have a great returner in Tyler Lockett, but Lockett not even going to get to the 20 in this one. So first play for Russell Wilson, a handoff to Chris Carson, but the Eagles only allow a couple there. 2nd and 8, next play, Russell hands it off to Carson again. This time Carson has room up the right sideline, has the 1st down at around the 30. Meanwhile, next play, 3rd run in a row for Carson, but this time he only gains 1. Next play, 4th run in a row for Carson, but the Eagles are all over it. So now eventually Russell's going to have to pass the ball, and here's his first pass attempt. And Russell goes down, and it's Malik Jackson. I told you he was a good pass rusher. With 4th and 11 on the horizon, the Hawks can do nothing but punt the ball. Darren Sproles will take it. Sproles gets to about the 25-yard line. So Wentz has got to go 75 yards to score more points. RPO play to Alshon Jeffrey. Nice play call as Jeffrey stiff arms his way past midfield. And the Eagles have a 1st down at the 47. Handoff to Jordan Howard. Great run there. Gain of about 9. 2nd and 1. Handoff to Howard again, but this time he's popped by Bobby Wagner for no gain. 3rd down and 1. It's the little guy Sproles who somehow gets through the line, but we start experiencing lag as I was cutting left. And I probably would have scored that touchdown had it not lagged when I was cutting. But Sproles right there gets tackled for a loss. And right there I was trying to pass the ball, but it handed off just before I could. So 3rd down and a long 14 again. Zach Ertz open, caught, touchdown Eagles. Zach Ertz's 2nd catch, Zach Ertz's 2nd touchdown. And Zach Ertz has scored all 14 points for the Eagles. So it's actually Zach Ertz 14, Eagles nothing. But Tyler Lockett has an opening here. Luckily, there was a container on the edge, and he does get to Lockett before he can gain more. Chris Carson, who hasn't had much ever since that big run up the right, tackled for no gain there, but Russell does find Tyler Lockett open, who jukes out a man And Lockett gets the first down around midfield. Next play, Russell. Pass again, but he's sacked again, and again it's Malik Jackson, his second sack of the game. 2nd and 14, that's David Moore open, but David Moore could not stay in bounds. 3rd down and a long 14 for the Hawks, but wide open David Moore, easy first down around the 30-yard line. So the Hawks are looking to score something here. Russell has time, but time runs out, and it's Brandon Graham in on the sack. However, next play, Russell looking for David Moore. Did he stay in? No, he didn't. It's 3rd down and a long 15. Russell scooting to his right. That's David Moore with the catch, but he's short of the first down. With less than a minute left before halftime, the Hawks can only take the field goal. We have 26 seconds left. We're probably not going to do much here. We're not even going to take this kickoff, I believe. So with only 26 seconds left, we just try to get some yards, see if we can bust a big play, but the screen play only gets about 10. And we don't call a timeout. We just hand the ball off to Sproles. Sproles does get an opening, but it does come down to halftime with a score of 14-3, and the Hawks will get the ball to start the second half. Kicking off to Tyler Lockett. Just need to be careful as Lockett somehow wiggles his way to the 25. So Russell's got 75 yards to go here as he's still trying to hand it off to Chris Carson, but we've had him bottled up for most of the game so far. And Russell goes down again, and it's Brandon Graham, his second sack. The Eagles with 4 sacks, 2 by Jackson, 2 by Graham. This one is picked off. I'm not quite sure who it was. It looked like Bradham, the linebacker, but it gives the Eagles a first down at the 21. Howard only gets 1, 2nd and 9. Wentz, plenty of time. Wentz finds, I believe, Nelson Aguilar on the slant. That's a first down at the 9. Next play, Howard inside the 5 to about the 3. And here it comes again, guys. The Philly special. How will we do in this one? Aguilar gets the ball, looking for Wentz. Touchdown! The Philly special, just like it was run in the Super Bowl, only with different players. Here it is again. This time we're going to slow it down. Jordan Howard gets the ball, hands it to Nelson Aguilar. I don't believe he was the one that passed it in the Super Bowl, and I know for sure it wasn't Carson Wentz who caught it in the end zone. But just like they ran it in the Super Bowl against the Patriots, the Eagles have run the Philly special and scored a touchdown off of it against the Hawks. That will give them an 18-point lead. And for once, Zach Ertz did not catch a touchdown as Lockett gets to about the 21 there. And there you go, guys. Y'all probably ordered the Philly special. Y'all got it. As the Hawks still trying to get the run game going, but it's just not there. Russell has plenty of time, though. Finds David Moore up the middle. That's a first down at the 34. 1st and 10 for the Hawks. Russell looking for the wheel route, and it looked like he had it for a moment, but it was dropped. 2nd and 10. Russell tries the screen here, and he's got a really good play call. Rashad Penny all the way down to the 42. Next play, Russell scooting to his right, dumps it off to, I believe, David Moore, who's had a busy day. Gain of 3, though. Russell looking to the right. That is Tyler Lockett, I believe. Out of bounds at about the 25. Next play, Russell. This time he's got plenty of time. Russell looking up the middle. I believe that's David Moore again. First down at the 12. Meanwhile, Russell nearly threw a pick there, but the linebacker couldn't get it. But Lockett gets down at the 1, handoff to the fullback. Next play, Scarborough, and the Hawks have finally gotten on the board with the touchdown. They try going for 2 to cut the lead to 10, but Rashad Penny is stuffed. It is the start of the 4th quarter. He does go for the onside, but the ball is picked up by Djax. And Djax will get his first catch here as Wentz runs the RPO. Gain of 9, 2nd and 1. Howard up the middle. Howard to about the 14. So 1st and 10 at the 14. The Eagles are definitely flying, but Wentz nearly threw a pick 6 there. He's lucky that one was batted down. Meanwhile, Zach Ertz on the grab here, cutting to the inside. Doesn't get into the end zone, though. I might have scored that had I stayed outside, but we get to run the Philly special again. This time it's the fake Philly to Howard, but he is stuffed. So it's 2nd down at the 4. We try running the Philly special again. This time it's the real thing, but Aguilar is sacked again. Right back at the 14. 2 minutes left in the game. Just a handoff to Sproles. He's pumped by Bobby Wagner. And we do just take the field goal here. So I started getting a little greedy with the Philly special, but it looks like the outcome of the game is already decided, so it's not really going to cost us too much. We just got to make sure we don't get too stupid in our decisions. Just play conservative. Even if they do score, let's at least give them this. Let's at least give them a lot of time. But Ronald Darby says, I got a better idea. I'll just take the ball again. And Darby intercepts the ball, gets inside the 20. Handoff to Jordan Howard. Howard gains about 6 or 5. 2nd and 5. Here's Howard again. Only a gain of a couple, though, with a minute left in the game. Just another handoff to Howard. That's a 1st down. Gets inside the 5 to the 4. So only 30 seconds left. We're going to try running the Philly special again. This time it's the fake Philly. Howard up the middle. Start experiencing a little lag. But he's tackled just short of the end zone. 4 seconds left. We're just going to try the fake Philly one more time, but Bobby Wagner's not going to allow us that. But we still get the win, much to the disappointment of Pete Carroll. And we did successfully run the Philly special once, so that's good enough. But in the meantime, guys, that will be a win for the Eagles. And with the regular season coming up, I hope your team does well, and I hope my team does well, the New York Giants. One team they will have to get by twice is this team, the Philadelphia Eagles. Hopefully they are able to do that. But great game here by the Eagles against the Hawks. They couldn't have played any better in my opinion. And there you have it, guys. That's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like if you're an Eagles fan. Like if you like Madden, or like in general. Be sure to subscribe for more. And I will see you later.